racing dominance. Proprietary patented race technology. Proudly made in the USA. Unparalleled customer service and support. The choice of champions. King Shocks. The leader in off-road shock technology.
How do you take your new rig from this to this and get it ready for this? Bring it to the experts at 4-Wheel Parts, where we'll transform your Bronco with the all-new line of 4WP factory accessories. Whether you want to order the best parts online, shop in store, do the work yourself, or have it built by a pro, all trails lead to the truck, Jeep, or Bronco of your dreams, because nobody knows off-road like 4-Wheel Parts. Do your Bronco right.
All right, welcome back, guys. It is 1 o'clock. That means it's time for your next KMC Wheels Fishgistics update here of the Best in the Desert Parker 425, presented all day today by F&L Racing Fuel. So the race is still going. We're getting closer to the finish. We don't know where the leader is because his tracker's not working. We know where the second and third place cars are, we think, unless someone else's tracker's not working, but I think we got it pretty dialed in. We got about 1 more hour probably until we have a finisher, and then we're going to go have some of these Michelob Ultras from these guys over here. It's backwards, see? These guys. So we're going to go have some Michelob Ultras in a little bit. Thanks, Jeff Alfred from Alfred Distribution for getting us some, and let's go look at the map. Not a lot of cars left running, honestly. There's probably about 30 cars left running right now. There's a lot of broken cars on the track. There was 46 cars that started today. I'm going to guess there's 30 left running right now, maybe at the most. But here's the leader that we can see on the map. It is sorry, it's not the 20. It's going to be, it might be the 20, might be the 18. So the 18 updated at 12:51. So see that was 12:51. This one was at 13:02. So this one updated about 11 minutes after this one did. I have a feeling that the 18 is in front of the 20. I did just see the 20 stopped to what I think is probably a flat tire. I saw them stopped for about 2 to 4 minutes or so, depending on when their tracker updated. It's hard to know exactly how long they were stopped because they might have been stopped before it updated. And then the time I saw was about 2 to 3 minutes that they were stopped, which is probably like a tire change, I'm guessing, for the 20. So obviously they're going again now, so that's not bad. So oh, here we go. I just got an update. Thanks, Matt Neiman just texted me. BJ just came through pit 2 at 2:04. There you go. There we go. Hold on. Let me say thanks here. So this is what's cool, is all you guys give me these updates, because right now we have no idea where BJ is. Okay, so that means BJ just came through right here, pit 2 at, what we said, 2:04. So that means he is about, what mile is that? Mile 70, and these guys are about mile 50. He's about 20 miles ahead of these the second place car. BJ has a huge lead right now, huge lead on the course, and he's leading obviously on time too. BJ started 4th. The number 20 started 2 spots behind BJ, and they started 2.5 minutes apart. So the number 20 would have to finish within 5 minutes of BJ finishing to beat him. And the number 18 actually started ahead of BJ. So it's impossible for the 18 to beat BJ unless they catch him and pass him, which isn't going to happen at this point unless BJ breaks. So unfortunately, we probably won't know anything else until he gets to the finish now. This is the area I've been talking about all day. There was only a little bit of cell phone service was right here. And that person that just sent me the Instagram message, they were at pit 2. So that's the only spot there is cell phone coverage on the course. That's cool that we got that update at least. So we know BJ's still going, and he just came through pit 2. So he's your race leader right now. So that means second place is either the 18 or the 20, depending on who comes through next. Let me see if we can get the second car. All right, I just asked them if they still are there, if they can let me know when the next car comes through. So that way we know if it's the 18 or the 20, because the 18 tracker is not updating very well. What we do know for sure is that the 1573 right here is leading Class 1, Class 1500. So Chip Prescott with Richard Glassick in there now from Richard's Performance Muffler. He's driving the second half. They are leading by miles and miles and miles in Class 1. All they got to do is finish to get that win there. Then the next car that's still moving is going to be Alex Wacker right here. So he's going to be, what is that, 4th probably? Because we had 2, right? 2, 3. Yep, he's going to be 4th. And then 5th is going to be Wade Porter in the 53. And then coming back, here is the first 6100 car on the course, Brent Fox. However, Connor McMullen is not tracking, but he did track when he came through start finish. So look, if we go to Best in the Desert and we go to their timing at start finish, this is corrected time. Check it out. Connor McMullen, 61.73. He was winning by about 3 minutes over Brent Fox on corrected time. So Connor McMullen is not tracking, but he's actually your race leader right now. Brent Fox is not winning. He is 3 minutes behind. Joseph Hurling is actually second on corrected time by only 18 seconds over Justin Blauer. So very close racing going on there. Then we had Brian in the 61.10, and Tanner Courier, the kid who was leading earlier, he has finished second lap. He's in 6th place right now, back a little ways from them. So that's what's going on there. If we go back to the map, you can see exactly what I just said. So if you're looking at the map, you think Brent Fox is winning, but he's not, because Connor McMullen's not tracking. And Connor McMullen started behind him. McMullen started 3 spots behind him. Those cars started 1.5 minutes apart. So that's going to be 4.5 minutes. All Connor has to do is finish within 4.5 minutes of Brent Fox, if Brent Fox finishes first, and he's going to beat him. So keep that in mind throughout the rest of the day. There's Justin Blauer, and then here is Joseph Hurling that we talked about, who was actually, wasn't he 3rd? Yeah. If you look at the timing, he's actually running 3rd on corrected time right now. Just barely over Justin Blauer, who is back here somewhere. I don't even know where maybe Justin Blauer is not tracking. In the 6200 class, we have Nick Carline here. He is the first person on the 3rd lap. So he's leading the 6200 class. No other 6200s have even started the 3rd lap yet. There's Tanner Courier there. And then, and then we just come into broken cars. So that's everybody that's racing right now. Like I said, there's not a lot of cars left moving. I can kind of go around the track and show you where everybody's broken, I guess. There's, let's start with the TTs. So BJ Baldwin's tracker's not working. Don't pay attention to that. Josh DeJong, his tracker is working, 109. He's been broken on his 2nd lap. So he's broken there. Down here, look, we got some more broke cars. So Drew Wentz, 87. He's obviously out of the race. He's on the road on a trailer. Bill Warrington, or Warrengineering, he is 1583. He's out of the race, obviously on a trailer. Let's scroll around and see. Come over here. Okay, we have the Brenthal, the all-wheel drive truck. That thing is out of the race, looks like, on the road. Dean Dam in the 29, he is out of the race on the road. If we scroll up a little ways, these guys are moving. Come in here, we got a couple cars stopped in this pit. This is going to be Jeremy Davis. He is out of the race on his first lap, did not make lap 2. Then if we scroll over, the 1 was broken. Kyle Jurgensen, he was broken right there, and then it looks like they turned the power off. He never got moving again from there, so I'm going to say he's probably still there, and they just turned the power off. He might be getting towed back. I don't think he's on the racetrack, because if he was, his tracker would be back on and working. So Kyle Jurgensen, it looks like he's out. Maybe they're going to fix it. They still got time to fix it, but he's not moving. I can tell you that. The 6181, they've been broke all day. RJ Merritt, they've been broke since lap 1. And then if we scroll into main pit right here, you can see the rest of the people who are broken in main pit. And 6185, that's just a chase vehicle. The 26, Dave Taylor, he's on his second lap. It looks like he's trying to start his third lap, but he's in main pit right now. So that might just be, he might get going again. Scrolling a little more, that's a chase vehicle. And then here's the race vehicle right there. So 6180 is obviously broken or doing something in the pit. They've only made 1 lap, and their chase vehicle is obviously sitting at the same pit as them. So, like I said, not a lot of cars still moving on course right now. You can count the greens. We have, how many greens do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, plus BJ and Connor. That's 16. We got 16 cars moving on the last lap right now. So not a lot there. Let's see. Okay, Jax just came through. Pit 2 update for you guys. The 18, Jax just came through pit 2, or it's actually Nick in the truck now. The 18 just came through pit 2 at 2:12, about 2 minutes behind somebody else at 2:12. All right, so 2:12 right now, actually. The 18 just came through here. So the 18 is definitely ahead of the 20, because look, this just updated 4 minutes ago, and they haven't come through yet. So they are going to be, they're going to be next, and they want an update on them. Hang on, let me send them this update since they're updating us. We got to trade updates here. All right, so thanks to Matt Neiman there in pit 2 for that update. And has Parker lost its luster? Yeah, you know, I kind of talked about that last update. There's honestly, there's too many races too close together. That's all it is. Everybody's still racing. There's too many races. You got to pick and choose which one you want to go do. There's Legacy, Parker, and King of the Hammers all within about 3 or 4 weeks of each other. So you can't go and race all of them at the same time. Even the Snore 250 is in another 2 weeks. So they're all within, you know, California and Nevada right there. Parker's right on the border, Arizona. It's too many races within a month of each other. It just spreads out. It spreads out too thin. I think, you know, it would be cool if some of these organizations got together and did a combined race and just had more entry, you know, cars come, because it would be more exciting for everybody. You know, you don't want to go to a race and there's only 1 car in your class or a couple cars in your class and the top guys aren't there. Like, I don't know. To me personally, when I go to race, I go to win and I want to beat the best guys. To be the best, you got to beat the best, right? So if you go to a race and there's 1 car in your class, 2 cars in your class, yeah, it's fun. You go drive around and stuff, but it's a lot more fun if there's 10, 15, 20 cars in your class, you know, to beat. I don't know. At least my opinion on it. You know, everybody races for a different reason, but I like racing against competition, and I like racing fun races too. This is a fun track, so I don't know. You know, Parker used to have 300 entries at it. Not only a few years ago, it only, you know, had 300 entries at Parker. So I don't know. We'll see. But we still do have a race going on today, and I was waiting to see if we got one more split time when the 20 came through for you guys. That's about all we got left to see, 312. So the 20 should be coming through pit 2 anytime. If you just joined us, BJ Baldwin is confirmed through pit 2, leading the race. He is first on the road by a ways, and he's leading on corrected time. Second place is going to be the 18. They are confirmed. This tracker is not correct here. The 18 has already come through pit 2. They are in second place, and they're probably running in second place. And then the 20 is going to be third place, and they should be coming through pit 2 any second. Any second, we should be getting an update that they come through pit 2. Then, so that's first, second, and third. And then fourth place is going to be the 91. And then 5th place is going to be the 53. So that's your top 5 in TT. First place, and the only one anywhere even close on the course in Class 1 is right here. They're actually running, 5th overall physically. Some of these 6100 cars behind them are going to have them on time, though, just because how far they started back. So, all right. Well, I think that's it. Where's Robbie Gordon? There it is. Somebody asked every hour without fail. There it is. Somebody had to be that guy. Yeah, Robbie said he's not racing again until the Speed UTVs go into production. So I don't know where he's going to be, when he's going to be racing again. That's the magic question. When do the Speed UTVs go into production? I don't know. So we'll see. But he said he's coming back after that. So actually, I wish Robbie would go back to Dakar. Honestly, we need to get some Americans over there. But that's a whole nother subject. We need some Americans in cars in Dakar. So, all right, guys. I don't got nothing else for you this hour. Well, we're gonna come back. I'll come back at 2 o'clock, and BJ should be finished right around 2 o'clock. If BJ breaks, one of these other guys should be finishing in 45 minutes too. So we'll go live one more time for the final update at 2 o'clock. Come back in 45 minutes and check it out. Let's see who wins. Can BJ keep it together for another 20 miles or so? What do you guys think? Find out.
It's 2022 and Bill Alexander Ford is ready to serve you with the same great service you have grown to trust. Check out the all-new 2022s arriving daily. F-150, Super Duty, Ranger, Maverick, Bronco, Explorer, Expedition, Escape, Edge, EcoSport, and Mustang. Need service without the hassle of coming in? Our mobile service will come to you. We have discounted the convenience fee to only $25 for the whole month of January. For a difference you can count on, shop your locally owned Bill Alexander Ford on East 32nd Street in Yuma.
If off-road adrenaline is what you crave, we've got exactly what you need. Introducing the all-new RZR Turbo R and revolutionary RZR Pro R. Reimagined from the ground up with the power to push you further, the confidence of next-level strength, and exceptional control for conquering the wildest terrain. The next generation of RZR is here, and it's built for those who live wide open.